Midnight Wolf Tarot going live once again. Yeah, go tell a friend if they're trying to see within. Yeah, welcome to the Wolf Pack. Wolf can give me a reading. I know that you got me. I wanna give in, but I just keep on trying. And needing some guidance. My lucky is sloppy. What the cards reveal? Come on, tell what spirit feel. It don't matter who, where, when, where, why. I know I got it. Deal to the Wolf Pack. Yeah, you gon' love it here. And I bet you leaving with a smile. It's nothing but love in here. Welcome to the Wolf Pack.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Midnight Wolf Tarot. Anyone that's watching this on replay, hello. Hope you're doing well. Doing a pop-up live. See how we're doing. See how we're doing. Jocelyn! What you doing, Jocelyn? What are you doing? Hello, everybody. Hey. Howdy, Wolfpack member, Flower. Starry Night. I'm doing good. Decided not to wear my hat, so my hair's just wild. I love you. Thank you. Yeah, it's just like my hair is wild. My hair is just wild. And yeah, I was wearing my hat for most of the day, and I was just like, I'm just gonna just do it. I'm just gonna show up in my natural and just be here. Good evening, Wolfie, and everyone here. Hello, Karmic Wolfpack members. I love you. I love you all. Thank you for being here and coming and hanging out. Appreciate y'all. So, Jocelyn, do we have an update? What's going on? Still going on a date? You know, what's going on? Let us all know. Curious. You got a date on Sunday. You got a date on Sunday. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get it, Jocelyn, get it. Walk in with that confidence and be like, here I am. Thank you, Karmic. I love you guys. Wolfie, are you doing membership shows now? And if yes, how often? So we have Wolfpack Live tomorrow. You get 2 shows a month. As the pack continues to grow, we'll add more shows. So you get 2 shows a month, and it's every other Friday. You can pick your tier, what works for you. Wolf Cubs, you get 1 question. The juniors get 2. And if you decide to be an alpha, you get 5 questions and a channeled message. You can also start as a cub to see how it fits for you, works for you. And if you decide to upgrade to the next tier, then that's what you can do. Okay, so I made a 3-tier system and see where everybody wants to be, so y'all can try it and see where you want to go with that. Okay. Hey, by the way, Wolfie, I think you can block people on here, so wouldn't that help you? Yes. So the software I use, once I block them, they just straight boom, just go across, and it's a heavier block than on YouTube, so they just wipe out. Hi, Wolfie. I wanted to ask if I can get in-depth reading for 11/11. Absolutely, Casey. You can get an in-depth. Need to see what else I got here. It called me to my shadow deck for you. So if you decide to do 11/11, we'll use the shadow. See what's going on. Karmic, thank you for that super. I appreciate you. We'll do that in a past life. So this is my shadow deck. I love this shadow deck very, very much. Okay. So let's see what Karmic has going on. Anybody that's interested in a read, you can drop your question. And if I feel drawn to your question, I'll answer it. Okay. What's the shadow deck called? This is it. Ethereal. It's a beautiful deck. I absolutely love it. I love the gold on the side. And it's interesting that the Seven of Swords is at the bottom here. So yeah, the shadow, you can see where you are in more depth in that energy. Okay. Cassie, thank you very much for that super. Okay. So let's see what's going on for Karmic, and then we'll continue. Karmic, what's Jay thinking since he is with his son on spring break? They missing you. Fair question. Jay, what are you thinking about Karmic? You have your son on spring break. Are you missing Karmic? Is there a frequency that you're missing Karmic? And it's like I heard that like I don't want to be away. I don't want to be away. Ooh, yeah. So we got the Page of Wands. Definitely thinking about you. We got the High Priestess. Yeah, they wish that you were there. They wish that you were there with them. They're thinking about you a lot. Yeah, we got the Sun here. We got the Sun. Thinking about you on their mind a lot. You got Judgment, and the Page of Swords has come out. They do miss you. They do miss you very, very much. You got the Eight of Wands here. And that's in a good position. They're dreaming about you. Seven of Cups here. Five of Wands. They're looking forward to seeing you next time. Like they're coming charging towards you. Okay. All right, Flower. That sounds good. And you got the Seven of Swords as well. In this dynamic. Yeah, woo, we got the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now we covered this up with the World and Temperance. And the other card right behind that, like I gotta show that, is the Lovers. So yes, they are missing you. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Love it, love it, love it. Love that energy. Okay. So for Cassie, in-depth reading, I wanted to ask about a general between TY and I. All right, let's take a look at this. I'm getting called to another deck, so I'm going to go grab that real quick. Okay. Let me move that so I don't break it. Always breaking something. You're welcome, Karmic. The tea is hot. So should we use the tea? Should we use the tea and see what's going on? The tea is hot. The tea's cooking. What's the tea? What's the tea on this situation? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's the tea on this. Let's see what's going on. What is the tea between TY and Cassie? What is going on in the situation? They're very social. Very social. I feel like that you always make me laugh. Good. They need to be very social. I feel like that is really important to them. I feel like when they're in a good vibration, they want to be around people. When they're not necessarily in the best vibration, that they kind of pull back their energy. I feel like that it is an energy that they just kind of like it. They need a reboot, recharge. That's important to them. That's really important to them. I just keep hearing reboot. Like, so what's the T on TY and Cassie? See, groupie. See, they need to be around people. Like, that's important to them, but they are into you. There's some good chemistry, great vibes. For them, it's positive. They might lose their vehicle soon. or not be able to travel or be close to you. You got the jackpot here. So they're coming into unexpected money, which is good for them. Ain't shit. That's the frequency when they're pulling themselves back. But social partying is important to them. But we can have an obsessive lover. It can be toxic. It can be unhealthy. I feel like that they're looking you up. They're keeping an eye on you. Trying to see what you're doing. Alright, for TY and Cassie. What's going on with this situation? What do we need to know? Seeing what we have seen so far. They need to be social. They also need to retract their energy. But they want to be a part of the group. So what's going on here, Spirit? Telling you. We got the lovers. They need to be social. I do feel like they're into you. XOXO, thank you very much for that PayPal. Woo! As that dropped right there. And it's trying to slide out. What's trying to slide out? We got Judgment. And you got the Chariot here. I feel like that they want to move into a more positive direction. I feel like that there's an aspect here. Yep. Two of Cups. I feel like there's an aspect here with the Two of Wands too, where they are wanting to shift their energy, that their dynamic, where they're always, trying to be social, trying to be out there. I see them retracting their energy. I feel like when it comes to you, it's just like they want to see where this could go. Hold on one second. My son just knocked on the door. Hold on one second. Okay. Now I'm back. Toka fan donated on PayPal. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So Cassie, so they want to see in the vibration where this can go. I feel like there's a lot of curiosity. I feel like that they're in a position where they're willing to turn their back on the previous things that they have been doing to see what this can be here. They're very, very curious. Curiosity. Where there may be a friendship here. A closeness. It's like they want to see what it would feel like if it goes to the next level. There is a energy here where they don't want to waste your time. We got the Wheel of Fortune. To them, time is important. They don't want to waste their time. They don't want to waste your time. You got the Nine of Wands here. I feel like that boundaries are being shifted down here. You got the Six of Cups here. I feel them being very, very emotional. As many cups as I'm seeing, I feel like that they are in a very emotional place. All right. And they see you here as the Queen of Swords. A really powerful energy. And we have the Emperor. I feel like they want to match you on that energy. I feel like that they want to be on a vibration. Like when we saw that card where, ain't shit, right? I feel like that they want to be in a vibration that they're moving out of that kind of energy. We got Justice here. It's like they want to see this in a true vibration that's going to work. What does hit my arm here is the Fool. They want a fresh opportunity. They want to see what is going on. Whew. And you got the Page of Wands. You got them so curious. They don't want to hurt your heart. We got the Eight of Swords, like they want this closeness here, and we got Judgment. It's like they're willing to put in the effort that is necessary here. So I want to use my shadow deck and see what's in the shadow within this connection for TY. TY, what is in your shadow that we need to see in a different vibration? What's in your shadow? What's in your shadow? Okay. Ooh. we got the Eight of Wands. So they're in a place in a dynamic that they feel like a frequency here when they do speak their truth, right? That they're not actually heard. So a lot of times that there are things that they say that aren't at, aren't as positive. There is a negativity, a vibration around the things that they say. They feel like that people aren't listening, that there is a depth here that is not appreciated. Okay, so we got the Eight of Wands there. They do have a powerful frequency that they want to share, but they want to share with that energy that they're going to be appreciated. That's what is important to them. That's what's important to them. Nine of Swords. They don't want to stick in a vibration where they're just like, okay, well, this is what's going on. This is what is happening. And aspects that, they may be in the dark night of the soul. Again, we had the Five of Cups. Okay. So we got the Nine of Swords here. We got the Five of Cups. In their past, in this energy and vibration, that people did not appreciate their heart, where they have released negative energy where they needed to. There is a depth to them where they will hold back in a big way. If they feel like that they're not appreciated, if they feel like that conversations aren't going anywhere, they will retract their energy. There's a sense of appreciation when it comes to you because they feel like they can be their true self. It's like that you can see their shadow and understand. That's not something they're used to. So this is a place where there can be an energy where they're uncomfortable because they're not used to someone actually seeing them for who they truly are and appreciate it. And appreciate it. That's something that is key here, to actually appreciate. Yeah, we got the Seven of Wands. I feel like with you that they can be their authentic self. They don't feel like that they have to fight when it comes to you, that there's conversation that is easier with you. There's conversation that they want to have with you where they feel like they can speak their truth and that you're not going to be in a position where you're going to deny them. They're not used to this kind of frequency. They're used to people just being there and shutting them out no matter what is going on with them. They're used to getting shut out. And even with that groupie card, they feel like they need a dynamic to have a lot of people around. And they're kind of just reaching to have people around. And as they're trying to reach and have this connection, that they're in a position where right now they're getting ready to stop holding their hand out. I feel like this sense that they're very tired. They're very tired of being in a frequency where they feel like they have to prove themselves. But with you, it's easy. Hello, Ricky. I just heard like you set them free. You set them free. Like they know that they can just be who they are. They don't have to hide. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, Temperance right there. Temperance in this deck is very, very strong. You make them want to come to the light, where they have been in the dark night of the soul, that they can reach for the light and be in a process to allow themselves, their self, to heal and be in a vibration that you will hold that space for them, to allow for them to make the transition that they need to make. This is a really important concept here. You are the light to them. You are the light. They feel like that with you, that they can heal. They care about you. Yes, Ricky, I'm on a few donations right now. Just post your question and I'll do my best to get to you depending on the time that we have. Ooh, and you got the moon. You got the moon. It's like willing needing to travel this path to find their connection to themselves. Really using the moon frequency to become who they truly want to be. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. They don't want materialistic things to be their deciding factor in their life. As they have the pentacles here, like the money doesn't matter. That energy doesn't matter. And you can see the coins there and they're just laid out. And it's like, so what? It's there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to them. You are in a frequency here that with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, that you are holding that pentacle for them to truly just be who they are trying to develop themselves to be. And that's a very important energy. You do have the Mage. They feel like they can have a fresh opportunity here. You got the Seven of Swords in reverse. They don't feel like they need to deny you in any way. Okay, and we got the Seven of Pentacles. Again, we see the pentacles on the ground, that it doesn't matter. This is just a matter of time. It's a matter of development. They don't feel like that they need to impress you when it comes to money, my dear. They don't feel like that they need to impress you. You accept them for who they truly are. That's an important concept here. What else do we need to know about the situation here? Yeah, you might be able to find them on Etsy. All right, we got the Six of Cups again. Like, you put in a vibration that they can really find their inner child and develop and shift. I really feel like that you're going to get them to blossom. There's going to be more communication here. Ace of Swords. They can speak their truth. They can be who they truly are with you. The Hermit right here. It's just like where they have walked through this dark path that you're helping them make this transition. The days are happier is what I just heard. We got the Two of Pentacles. You're that rainbow. You're that rainbow energy for them. Death. Moving in a transition to where they can be happy and not be in a place of ego or anything else. Going with the flow. That's really the energy. Nine of Pentacles. They're used to walking a path solo. They're used to walking a path solo. And you're opening them up. Again, you have Temperance. You're opening them up. Four of Pentacles here. Are they guarded a little bit? Yes, with the King of Swords. But they have learned their lessons and been in a position to see in this frequency where it goes. There is an element where they really trust you. Well, I can't believe he picked that up. He is a Pisces. And that's a Piscean energy right there. Back and forth, but you know that you are still relevant and important to them if they're still communicating with you. Pisceans, when they're really truly done with an energy, they will completely emotionally disconnect and disappear. That is of the Piscean energy. They will shift in their dynamic and just completely disappear. Absolutely. I hope this was beneficial, Cassie. Thank you so much for doing an in-depth reading for me. I hope that helped. I'm being very, very, very careful with my cards here. You are welcome. You are very, very welcome. Thank you for supporting the channel. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, everybody that is here supporting. All of it matters. All of you matter. And if I can help, that's what I'm gonna do. I actually found a deck that I was going to create, and so I'm going to be working on that next week. And it's interesting, like I had a notebook that had some of my scribble readings in it. And there's a frequency that I heard that I'm supposed to mention what I received in those messages, because it very well is very relevant for the people that are here. That this message is for someone here, and the energy is quite heavy. Um, it is a male energy. There is a father that has passed away, that is trying to connect. So I'm going to add that in here after donations and doing some free readings for those of you that want to stick around to see if that resonates with you within that energy. So that's what I have so far. Okay, so we had a donation come in from XOXO. Let's see what's cooking here. What are we doing here? Thank you for the donations, everybody. I definitely appreciate it. Okay. For XOXO, we're doing one question, and Tokafam, we're doing two. Okay. Let me see something. Okay. 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 I see your question. So I'm aware that my potential next partner isn't anyone new. It's someone that I've once known but never dated, but I'm unsure who the current energy is picking up on. So I'd like to ask what exactly happened between me and this person that caused to go no contact in the first place. So let's use my no contact deck and see what messages we receive there, and we'll look at the tarot as well. Okay, for XOXO, the individual that they are thinking of that is on their mind right now, they never dated, but what was it that they wanted to say, or what happened in the situation for XOXO? That's interesting. Interesting. Let's see if those cards come out. Okay. What exactly happened? What would you like to say from your perspective? What happened in this situation? Or what would you like to say to XOXO that you didn't have the opportunity to say? The universe is fighting for our souls to be together. You're definitely feeling it. I am learning a spiritual lesson. Very well could have been going through a spiritual awakening. Now we got the cold heart. I became apprehensive about being candid with you. So there's an aspect there that they felt scared. They didn't know if you felt the same way. Things move so fast, I didn't know how to trust my feelings for you. Like, they didn't know what to do. I never want to see you again. You hurt me. So I hope the future will bring us together. So although at a frequency that they feel like that they don't want to see you, I feel like that is how they push this away from them, from the pain. I hurt myself by letting you go. There is an energy there that I'm hearing that it's regret. I feel like that they wish that they made a move here, but they let their insecurities get in the way. That's a major problem, XOXO. I feel like their insecurities got in the way. Like, they kind of felt like you deserve better. XOXO, the person on their mind, why didn't they date? What happened? Okay, so you have the Ten of Pentacles. So there was investment here, but they didn't know what to do with it. Two of Pentacles, like they felt like they fumbled the situation. Yeah, Five of Wands. They felt like this was going to be a bigger problem if they tried to proceed forward. So it was easier just to walk in a different direction. Instead of saying like that aspect where you may have hurt them, said something that you didn't really intend for it to come out negative, they took it as negative, and with that they're like, instead of facing it, they just walked away from it. Page of Swords, they didn't want conflict, that's why they just moved away with the Six of Swords. There is something here that they really felt like you didn't really care. That's what hurt them. They didn't think you cared. Page of Wands, and I feel like that wasn't the energy that you meant to put off. I don't think that you meant to give off that frequency. I don't think you meant to. Because I see right here where you care. But we got the Wheel of Fortune. I don't feel like that this is over. I feel like that if you have a way to contact them, yes, we got death. If you have a way to contact them, there is worth here to communicate with them. You got the Emperor. They have grown, they have shifted, they have changed. They're in a different vibration. So I feel like it's worth a call. I don't feel like they're going to push you away. I feel like they all going to have a lot to talk about here. Yeah, you got strength. You got strength and you have the Knight of Wands. I say you take charge and you go after it. And I feel like when you go after it, then you have the Knight of Swords. You have the Two of Wands. You're going to be in a position where this can go somewhere. Queen of Cups. Great energy here. I would say go after this opportunity. If you have a way to communicate with them, say hi and see where it goes. Thank you for sending another PayPal, my dear. I definitely appreciate it. The next one up, we have Toka Fan for 2 questions. And then we have XOXO. And if anyone is still here, I'll call out your name. And if you're still here, I'll do a reading for you. Telling me to pull up my sleeves again and to shift. So I'm shifting. Okay, and Toka left their questions here. I appreciate that, Toka. Question 1, Scorpio's thoughts towards me yesterday. Scorpio, the one that is on Toka Fan's mind. What were your thoughts towards Toka yesterday? What were your thoughts? Sunshine! Wolfpack member, hello. Thank you for being here, my dear. For Toka. Ooh, okay. They're very curious. You got them in their mind. You got them in their mystery vibe. They're observing, they're watching, considering. Interesting. You have the Wheel of Fortune here and you have the Hanged Man. You got them thinking. You got them thinking. Ooh, look at this, another major arcana. You got the Moon. You got them in their emotions. You got them deep thinking in their emotions. You know, with this conversation, they're observing, they're processing, they're feeling it. There is depth here. There is depth here, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like that they felt, although it was emotional for them, they felt like it was worth the investment and time to have the conversation. There wasn't a place where they wanted to reject this conversation. So I feel like that it was a good conversation that needed to come out. You got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. They really feel like there can be growth of opportunity. They want to share this emotion with you. I feel like they care. They want peace and harmony. Like they don't want a problem. They don't want a problem. Absolutely not. 5 of Cups. Like there are some things like that they're feeling bad about. There's something that they're disappointed within themselves here. Yeah, okay, because we have the Queen of Wands. I see this as investment in themselves here. We got the 8 of Swords, so like they're not taking this in and feeling sorry for themselves, but they are taking time for this to observe, to process all the information. They're taking it to heart. That's what I'm getting with Ace of Cups. They took what you said to heart and taking it seriously. They're not in a frequency where they're like, oh, well, whatever. You got the Queen of Pentacles here, my dear. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Page of Wands. You do have the Hermit. And you do have the 2 of Cups. They really took in what you had to say. They definitely took it seriously. They're in a frequency where they're feeling their emotions and they want to see the depth of you. What you had to say truly mattered. And they took it in. They're not rejecting what you had to say. Okay. Second question, Scorpio's next actions. Scorpio, what are you going to do with Tokafan? What you going to do with Tokafan? What are you going to do with Tokafan? Ooh, right when I said Tokafan, we got cards out. Okay, we got the Tower in reverse here. We got the Knight of Wands and the Hierophant came out. I feel like they have some fear here, but they want to move towards you. I feel like that they're in a vibration where they're trying to see where this can go here. But they're sitting in a high vibration. Yeah. We got the World here. Fresh start, an opportunity. And they hope that you take it. There's a part of them, and I'm looking at the green here, there is a part of them in their heart that they're not sure of how interested you are. So as they're trying to hand you this cup, they're like, this is the best offer that I have. And they're hoping that it's good enough. Again, that they don't want any conflict, any issues, but they do want to work towards this. They do want to work towards this. They're not in a place where they're looking to run away or anything else. They're taking it seriously, but it also could be the fact that they're taking things slow. That might be something that is throwing you off. Page of Pentacles. You're going to have an offer from them. A true offer. Something that you're going to appreciate. And you may run right to that offer. Where you're looking for them to make a decision. Again, you got the Queen of Pentacles at the end. They want to invest in you. Ooh, and we got the 4 of Wands. They want to invest in you. They want to invest in the situation. With all the gold that I see, they want to invest in this. 3 of Cups, like within community here and everything else, I feel like that where they may be afraid of commitment, that they're getting out of that situation to be able to move forward. And we do have the Page of Swords here. They want to be in peace, harmony, and balance within the situation. I feel like that they have taken this very seriously. I feel like the conversation you had was worth it. I feel like this is a very positive connection. I hope that that was beneficial, Tokafan. Thank you so much for your donation. And for XOXO, I believe that they sent another donation. Thank you very much for that. Okay. And XOXO, what is your next question, my dear? Is the energy that was being picked up on in a previous reading and about being next relationship partner, David, Cancer? Okay. So I'm kind of channeling into the energy. Yeah, it's like they're very emotional, very, very emotional. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they have water in their chart. I would not be surprised. It's a very emotional energy. Okay, so the energy that I picked up on in this next relationship partner, David, Cancer, is this you? Okay, David, Cancer, is this you? Show me an upright or something positive here. We have the Eight of Swords here. Okay, and we got the Five of Wands. Again, not looking for a fight or a problem. Looking to move forward here. And we got water. We got the Page of Cups. Got the Page of Cups, and we have the Hierophant. I feel like that there is a possibility that this is them. They never got over it. They never got over you. All right. King of Wands. I feel like that they wish that they were a little more assertive in what they had to say. Yeah, we got the Three of Swords here. I kind of just feel like they were just left behind in some sense, even though that wasn't your intention, but that's how they see it. And with all the blue and with all the water there. But Nine of Pentacles. I feel like that if you put effort towards them, they would step towards you. Because they do still see you as this elegant beauty. They still see that. And they're curious. They're curious. And they're willing to put their guard down. So let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, communication. If you communicate with them, they're going to communicate with you. They're going to talk. There's going to be exchange of messages here. And again, there's temperance. So even if this connection comes together and it's meant to come together, you know, it's just like you'll be walking on a healing journey together. Now, if they put this at a situation where they want to be friends because they're still on a healing journey, that is a frequency too. This also can be a sense where this is closure for the both of you, especially since we have the Three of Swords. There is some type of closure that needs to happen if that is what this is intended to do. But reaching back out to them, that is an important thing here. Whether it goes into a relationship, friendship, relationship, or closure, this is a very important element for the both of you. Okay? That's what I have for you, my dear. I hope that was beneficial. Thank you for your donation. I definitely appreciate it. And right now I see 808, so claim that energy. Just type in I claim. That's something within infinity. Okay? In time and infinity is the 808 marker. So anyone that wants to claim that energy, just type in I claim. Okay. Perfect. Now we're on the free. Who is still here? Who is still here? And if anyone is still here that wants a free reading, go ahead and post your question and I'll pick it up. All right, just type in your question. I'll start grabbing them up. You're like Sunshine Me. You're like, I'm right here. I'm right here. Pick me. I'm right here. So go ahead and start posting your questions and I'll pick them up. Okay, Jocelyn, I got your question. Adi, I got your question. Emma, I got your question. Is there anybody here that would like a question answer? If so, post it in the chat. All right, Amazing Me, go ahead and post your question. And I'm going to change my banner here. There we go. Right, now I'm going to start working on the free ones that I received. For Jocelyn, will the date with G, and how will it go? What will happen with G? Amazing Me, I got your question. Karmic, I got your question. I have room for 5 more people. 5 more people for the free. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, for Jocelyn, will the date happen with G, and how will it go? Okay, so I just saw the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like this date is going to happen. I feel like it will happen here. Just saw the Fool. I feel like they've been really busy. I'm getting this frequency of like movement really quick. I feel like they've been really busy. So they're not like intentionally ignoring you, is what I'm getting. How will this go with this date with G for Jocelyn? How will this go? So I'm telling you, they're busy. Okay, see, saw the 8 of Pentacles earlier, and the 8 of Pentacles is right here. Okay, so you got the 4 of Pentacles. They're looking forward to this. There is some type of, not negative, but nervous energy here. There's some nervous energy here, but we got the 6 of Cups. They're curious at how this is going to work, but they're willing to invest in it. You have caught their eye. You got them in their emotions. I feel like this date is going to go well. They're going to be really curious about you. They're going to have a lot of questions for you. They want to understand the depth of your emotion. That's really important to them. Emotion's very important. You also got the Moon here. So how you feel, where you want to go. They may ask you in long term, what do you want? Where do you see yourself within a relationship? Where do you see this journey? So if you say, you know what, I'm looking for a committed relationship that can lead to more one day, that's going to be an important element for them, because that is a journey where they want to go. They're not looking for a fling, casual situationship. They're looking for something real. So I feel like this date is going to go really well. Like, I'm so nervous myself. Yeah, it's first dates are nervous. It can be nerve-wracking. Absolutely. Katie, I got your question. So I have room for 4 more on the free. You're going to cry in the corner. Repost your question, sorry. I have 4 more on the free for room there on the free. Okay. Hello, Healing Hearts. Sunshine, I got your question. I have 3 more spaces for the free. Yep, go ahead and post your question, Healing Hearts, and I'll pick up your question. Then I'll have 2 more spots for the free. So if you would like your question answered, go ahead and post and I'll pick up your question. You read for me for years, and I don't think it is. Did God finally send me a good one? Oh, Jocelyn. Starry, I got your question. Okay, for Adi. What lesson was I meant to learn from a connection between A and me? Please guide. What was the lesson? What was the point? What were they supposed to learn from this connection? Ooh, to stand up for yourself. Ooh, a lot of fire energy. To stand up for yourself, for you to be more direct in what you want. There is so much fire energy here. Oh my goodness, that you deserve better. You don't deserve somebody that is going to waste your time, my dear. King of Wands in reverse. It's just like there's a moment of speaking your truth, but in a way that can be heard and understood. You have the 6 of Wands. You also learn from the lesson that this type of energy doesn't work for you. Somebody that is just going to be in it for themselves. And I feel like I'm getting this intimacy energy that is important to them. But you knew that there was more for yourself, that this wasn't something that you just wanted to focus on. You wanted something true and real here. And you got the Ace of Wands in reverse. When you start to see the red flags, that's the point. I feel like that's why there's so much fire here. When you see the red flags, and not just one, when you see 1 or 2, this is who they are. This is who they are. And that's not going to shift unless they decide to change themselves. But in this, that you were supposed to learn to move away from a connection that isn't serving your heart. And if they're not going to serve your heart, then what's the point? Knight of Cups, flipping right at that Ace of Wands. If they're not going to invest emotionally, if they're not going to invest in growth and opportunity, there is no point in this connection. A player is going to be a player. Watch out for that, my dear. All right. So that's something to work on, my love. You deserve so much more. Don't waste your time on that kind of energy. All right, sweetheart. I'm glad that resonated with you. Okay, Emma, Wolfpack member. You are so welcome, my dear. You're so welcome. Okay, what is next for for Emma? What is next? What is next? I'm curious myself. What is next? Woo-wee. Okay. Now we're down. Now we're talking business here. Things are about to get real quick here, okay? We got the King of Cups here. Willing to invest within themselves emotionally. I feel like they're in a position where they are transitioning and they're allowing to be in a place where they're investing their emotional energy, where they feel like that there's going to be a benefit here. Brian, thank you so much for that super. They want to see where this can go, where the vibration is. You got the Ten of Pentacles. True investment in time is what they want. Hold on one second. My son's not. It's like my son is here, so there are times he's gonna knock on the door, and so I have to see what's going on. But my dog wanted to come into the room. So, Emma here. Okay, so investment in you, time. Okay, investment in you and time here is really relevant. You got the Knight of Wands here. They're being real and true, and they're moving in a higher frequency. They want this to transform in this energy, okay? King of Pentacles here in reverse. They want to invest in this energy, invest in you. They want to take the next steps. If there's times that they're stepping back, they're reevaluate, if I can get it, to reevaluate, sorry, I took my epilepsy meds, and so it's like, to see where this can go. If they are stepping back, they are trying to look at the situation as a whole. Where do they need to shift and change? A lot of that here. Okay, we got Death here. They want to see pink point of transformation within themselves so they can have improvement in themselves and they can proceed ahead with you. That is really what they want here. Jocelyn, thank you very much for that super. So, yes. Robert, thank you so much for that super. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you for the support, everybody. I definitely appreciate it. Okay. So I'm going to grab donations, and then we'll be back on the free. So on the free list, we have Amazing Me, we have Karmic, we have Katie, we have Sunshine, and we have Starry. He's been stepping back today and has been more silent today. There you go, my dear. Allow them the space to process of what they need, my dear. All right, for Brian, let's see. How is Mike feeling about me right now? All right, how are they feeling? Mike, the one that's connected to Brian. How are you feeling about them right now? It's really interesting. It's like I'm getting this heavy feeling in my throat, like within the throat chakra. There are things that they left unsaid that they wish that they said something. And I feel like that there is something that they are going to say to you. Something that they're not going to hold back on. That's really relevant. Brian, let's take a look at this. Okay. Interesting guess. They didn't really talk about what they truly wanted to say. Okay, so we have the World here. Okay, so there is something that they wanted to invest here in talking to you. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. There's something that they left unsaid here. But they want to be in a situation that they don't want to cause a fight or a problem. I feel like y'all are going to have another conversation soon. I feel like what you had to say was relevant. I feel like what you had to say was important and they took that in. I feel like it's a situation that they're taking seriously here. I got the Four of Wands. So there is something significant here. They do care. They do care about your opinion. Your opinion, what you have to say. They want to be in a position where you guys are equal. Okay? That's really important to them. And I feel like what they left unsaid is really important here. All right, we do have the Page of Wands. I feel like within their energy, it can kind of spin out of control. Emotions can kind of override certain situations here. They don't want to be in that frequency. It's like they want to approach you level-headed here. And I see that approach here, okay? Because we have the Six of Swords to the Queen of Swords. So being accepted to have you step towards them. But just as a reminder, they're holding the sword. So this can go a different way really quick. I just heard tread lightly. They want to move towards you. They do care. Okay, we got Judgment in reverse. Something was unfair here. Somebody wouldn't make a solid choice here. And that's the problem. Somebody wouldn't make a solid choice. But at the very end of it, you got the Star. I feel like improvement here is important. Okay? I feel like they think about you a lot. Okay? You got the Six of Wands here. I feel like that they have learned a lot here. And you have the Three of Wands. Want to process and move forward in a positive energy and flow. I feel like in this situation here, that you have to stand up and really speak what you need to speak. And at the same time, they need to say what they need to say. I feel like at this time, they're kind of choked up here. But I feel like they're really going to tell you how they feel, how they can shift this energy for the better. That's what I have for you, my dear. I hope that that's really beneficial for you, because this Four of Wands energy is really strong. They care. They care. And I feel like at times that they don't know how to show it correctly. Okay, my love. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for your donation. Next up, we have Jocelyn. Did Lewis call me earlier with a no caller ID? Were they sneaking around, huh? Oh, Lewis. Did you call Jocelyn? You're welcome, Brian. Thank you for supporting my channel. I definitely appreciate it. It's always nice to see you. Thank you for popping in. And anybody that's interested in the Wolfpack membership, you can start out at $2.99 to see if that is something that works for you. We have a Wolfpack member show tomorrow, so you can try out the membership and see if you're interested. At $2.99, it does come with one question, and then you can see what tier that you would like to be once you sample a member live show. Not sure. Okay. Healing, let me see here. Healing, go ahead and drop your question and I'll pick it up. Okay. For Jocelyn. Woo! Right when I said your name, the Hierophant just came shooting out. So I'm going to leave that standing there. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, let's see. Did Lewis call Jocelyn earlier with no caller ID? Ho 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 ho. Ho ho. We got the Queen of Swords here, and we got the Hangman. Somebody thinking they got ideas and they can fool you. And they got a plan. They're like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do. Got the Eight of Wands. Yeah, wanting to talk. Wanting to talk to you. Nine of Pentacles. It's like there's a process here that they're like, you know, there's something I need to say. There's something that they regret too. We got the Hermit here. I feel like at times that they kind of just retracted themselves. Where they should have just spoke up. We got the Moon. A lot of emotions are riding on this right now. Like, do not claim this. Got the Five of Pentacles. Have they changed? No. Got the King of Wands in reverse. So, not a lot of investment here. Yes, they called you. Yeah, just don't answer. Queen of Pentacles, and we got Judgment in the reverse. There's not a lot here. Spirit is saying to move forward into positive energy and flow here. Got the Knight of Cups, and you also got the Fool. There's a new opportunity for you, my dear. There's no point of investing in this situation. Like, far away. And next up, we have Robert. How you doing, my dear? Let's see what's going on with you. What does my future at CGC look like? All right, let's check it out. And they told me to switch to a different deck for you. Want me to use the Gilded Tarot? You're welcome, Jocelyn. Okay, for Robert, what does their future at CGC look like? What does this look like? What does this look like for them? Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. So far what I'm seeing here, there is good investment here. I just heard that there is a capacity where people are going to start to get laid off. I feel like that there is an energy that the disappearance of other people, that there are layoffs going on one side. Okay, there is a frequency here that either people are quitting or they're getting like a severance package if they choose to go. Like, there is this energy through that. So either that's going to happen soon or it's currently happening. So that can be a very nervous energy here. But what I got so far for you is the Nine of Cups. I don't feel like that's going to happen to you. You got the Page of Cups here, and you got the Six of Pentacles. I feel like there's going to be more investment for you, my dear. I don't see you in that position. No, I see you staying. Six of Swords. I feel like that there's good investment here. Yes. And you got the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like that you're in a good position. I feel like that eventually there's going to be more opportunity. Okay, you got another Page of Wands. I feel like that there is going to be more investment. They're going to invest in you. So although that it is sad if people are shifting out of this energy, in a way that it's going to work out for you. In a way it's going to work out for you. Ooh. And you got the Magician. I feel like that you have more control over the situation, and I'm really looking at this Pentacle right here. There's opportunity for you, my dear. A lot of growth and opportunity. So whatever is going on, it's just like to stay comfortable. I feel like you're fine in your situation, and you've got the Ten of Pentacles. There is going to be improvement with your situation here. I also see another opportunity for you in the next 4 months. So there may be a transition here. And you got the King of Swords. Thank you, Robert, very much for that super. I definitely appreciate you. Okay. So good investment here. And you got the Three of Cups. There's going to be more opportunities for you, my dear. But I do see in the next 4 months there's going to be another opportunity for you. It'll be interesting to see where you shift in your dynamic. I feel like there's going to be another opportunity that is going to be more financially stable here for you as well. I feel like that there's an energy there for you there. As you got the Two of Wands here. Gonna come to a crossroads here. And the next, and I said the Four, and we had the Four of Swords. There's going to be another opportunity that you're going to have to sit and think about. And you have Death here. So true transformation and growth here. I don't know if y'all can hear my son laughing, but he's out there laughing. But yeah, this is what I see for you, my dear. Hello, J.R. Jones. Welcome in. Welcome in. Not ignoring anybody, just doing some readings here. Okay. So next up for Robert. Well, my brother and his wife are getting a divorce, and is she cheating on him? Ooh, okay. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to channel into this energy and see what's going on. Okay. Well, Robert's brother and his wife get a divorce, and is she cheating on him? What is the frequency here? I just heard, ooh, that's deep. I just heard that oh, damn. This is heavy energy. Yes, I betrayed you because you didn't show me my worth. That's what I just heard. I betrayed you because you didn't show me my worth. Which I don't feel is true. I feel like your brother put everything he could into the situation to make her happy. And I feel like that he gave her the sun and the moon and the stars, and still it was not good enough. This is the frequency that I am getting. Justin, welcome in. So yes, I do see this going in the separate paths on this, Robert. I meant, will they get a divorce? So it's like this transition. It's just like, and I'm seeing that the sun and the moon and the stars. But it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's just like I'm seeing this. This is heavy energy. They are so drained. Your brother is so drained and so tired. They're tired. They're tired of this. It's like I'm hearing that I just want to be free. I want to be free, and I want to see later on down the road. And I feel like that. I do feel like they're going to get a divorce, because it's like within the next 2 years, they're in a different frequency. So whether they find someone else in the next 2 years, but there is a lot of healing coming through in the next 2 years for your brother. But let's go ahead and look at the tarot and see what we got here. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. And it's unfortunate, and it's interesting that I was talking about the sun and the moon and the stars, and you see this frequency of the moon shifting in different dynamics in those phases. And with the eye here, it's just like it's not enough. It's not enough. I need everything from here, but we have it in reverse. So they didn't appreciate the sun and the moon and the stars. Didn't appreciate it. Wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. So 3 of Wands. There's some stagnant energy. Will they get a divorce? Yes. Wheel of Fortune. Time is shifting. Transition is happening. I just heard that, yeah, it's time. 5 of Wands. I feel like that they fight more than they love each other. And it's like, ooh-wee. They're really loud. I feel like she yells at him a lot. She yells at him a lot. It's like she yells all the time. Like she has to overpower him. I just heard override. It's like I just heard override. Just like override. Yeah, divorce. 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 Four of Wands in reverse and Justice in reverse. Divorce, divorce, divorce. Like this is done here. We got the Fool here in reverse. This is done. This is done. Yeah. Your brother doesn't have faith in this situation anymore. They're ready to close this chapter. What I just heard, the vows that I took no longer matter. Voided is what I heard. Voided. And this is your brother's energy. This knocked down with the Knight of Wands. Not knocked down, but they're trying to re-stand up. They're trying to hold on to that wand to stand back up. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, we have that Ten of Wands. So they move from the Knight of Wands and stand up, and they're carrying all this chaos on their back. And emotionally, they're drained. They're done. They're done. They have nothing left to offer here to receive. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Damn, I'm gonna buy more questions and skip the line. You're good, Robert. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, everybody. Thank you so much. I do my best to try to read as clear as I can for everybody. I truly care. Christine, thank you very much for that super. Nice to see you. Woo! Buying 10 questions at 5 each. Robert, wow. Robert, thank you so much. Thank you all for your donations. I definitely appreciate it, everybody. Thank you very much. First donation, we have Christine. And Robert, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna complete my free list. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have five left on my free, and then I can focus on your reading. Okay. And so we can do that. All right, I'm going to grab Christine's question, then I'm going to finish the free, and then Robert will focus on your questions. All right, for Christine, is K true feminine, masculine, divinity, expanding the movement for justice, with separating my dad with crazy? Okay, I'm going to channel into this energy here. Okay, so I just heard, yes, is the chaos that is going to happen, and I hear clapping, like, but it's not clapping like, it's like, and forceful hands. Control is what I heard. I can control. No matter what anybody does, I can control. It's in my place to control. It's their place to control. Page of Swords. First card come flying out. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate you. Okay. Is K true feminine masculine divinity expanding the movement for justice and separating my dad with crazy? So with the channel that I just received, ooh wee, 2 of Cups. And we talk about divine feminine energy, and that's what we see here. And with the moon as vibrant with the world, I feel like, yes, I feel like that they're in an energy and frequency that they can help. Ooh-wee! And we got the Emperor. I feel like they know what to do. I feel like this is a good energy. We got the 3 of Cups. I feel like that this is a good connection. I feel like that this is somebody that can help you, that truly sees you. And this is important. This is a person that truly sees you and doesn't feel like you're out of line or crazy. They believe everything that you're saying because it is the truth, and it's validation for you. That acceptance and alignment, that is really important here. You got the 7 of Swords here. They believe you. They trust you. I feel like that they're in a vibration that they can truly help. And they want to help. 9 of Cups. Like, they want to help here. True investment. 3 of Swords. They're going to take those swords out of your dad's heart. I hear they're going to be free. They have so much. They have so much will, power, everything that you need here, my dear. They have so much source power and energy that this is truly going to flip. I just saw the whole thing just go boom. It reminds me of like Doctor Strange. If you ever see that, like for Marvel, I'm a Marvel person, but in Doctor Strange, like things just flip. And this is going to flip on them. The Empress. The abundance that they try to take away, they're going to get. Your dad's going to gain back. You see that? Right here. and what is it? Judgment. The true judgment is coming. And I see 1, 2, 3 right now. Claim that energy, Christine. The true judgment is coming in their time. They're going to have to face what they have done. The time is ticking. You got the 9 of Pentacles here, where they feel like they have everything, and pretty soon they're going to be at the 5 of Pentacles, where they're going to lose everything. You're going to have to pay the price, King of Pentacles. When you do that kind of stuff, and we're talking about the true justice, and we got justice right here. The true justice is coming through here. They're going to have to answer to everything that they have done, where they have sucked the money out from your father, that they're going to have to what was the words here? That I hear payback. Like they're going to have to pay it back. And I also hear lawsuit. I feel like when this whole matter gets adjusted, I feel like that there's going to be a lawsuit here. Yeah, Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange. All right, that's what I have for you, my dear. I hope that was beneficial for you. Okay, so on the free, we have Amazing Me. Then we have Karmic. Then we have Katie, Sunshine, and Starry. And then I have Robert. Okay, so let's see. For Amazing Me, I need to look that up. Doctor Strange, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, and the start of the movie, it just goes boom. So yeah, definitely check that out. For Amazing Me, did M accept my son to be in his class because he knew that my son was going through a lot in the other class? that he was in. Let's check this out. Amazing Me. And again, anybody that is interested in signing up for membership programs, we do have Member Live tomorrow. It does come with 2 shows a month. As we gain more members, it will expand. Okay, we'll be doing it like Monday nights at 5 p.m. That is going to be the next live shows once we gain some more traction here with the membership. So you can start off at the basic at $2.99, or you can do the junior. You get 2 questions, or you can do the one that's at $14.99. It comes with 5 questions and a channeled message. Hi Stephanie. So yeah, definitely consider if you're interested in a membership program. Okay, so Amazing Me, so them accept their son, Amazing Me's son, in his class because he knew that their son was going through a lot in the other class. I just heard like good fit. Yes, we got the 4 cups. They felt like things were very unfair, and they feel like that they're a better teacher. It's interesting. It's just like, I'm on the next level. They don't want to make anyone else feel bad, but they know that they are a better teacher in this vibration. Your son is better off. Absolutely. You got the 4 of Wands here. They care. They care about what has happened in this situation here. They truly care. Okay. You got the Hierophant here. They truly care what has happened. They want to make sure that they're okay. Got the Devil in reverse. Want to make sure that everything's okay with them. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. I feel like this teacher is very direct. They're to the point, and they stand up for their students. And so I like this energy. I like this vibrant energy of handling situations. Hello, Lisa. I knew it, and I'm praying he loves the new class. I feel like this is going to be an excellent fit. Amazing Me. Excellent. Love it. Okay, next up we have Karmic. Well, I see Jay on Sunday when his son goes back to school. Okay, you're welcome, Amazing Me. Thank you for hanging out and allowing me to read for you tonight. Okay. Will Karmic and Jay see each other on Sunday once Jay's son go back to school? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Ooh-wee! First card out is the 10 of Cups. Where are we going with this 10? Tell me something good, Spirit. Tell me something good. Ooh, and we got Death. They're looking forward to seeing you. Yes, I feel like you're all going to see each other on Sunday. I'm feeling that vibration. I really feel it in my heart chakra. Connection back. Enjoyment. And I just saw a wink. I won't be surprised if they wink at you before they give you a hug. Justice. They're looking forward to seeing you. And you got the Hierophant as well. Powerful energies wanting to move towards you. So yes, across the board, yes. And yes, I still see that wink. I see a wink and a hug. Thanks, Wolfie. I've missed him too. They have missed you very much, my dear. Okay, and then we have Katie. How did H feel about me once I talked to him and told him everything that I was going through? Okay, Katie, let's see what's going on. H, the one that is connected to Katie. How did you feel about Katie once they told you everything that they were going through? And I'm getting a channel here right now. Ooh, boy. My eyes are tearing up. I feel like, my dear, that you have been through a lot. I feel like that they were holding space for you. I feel like that they were in a vibration that they didn't expect to hear what they heard. At the bottom of the deck, right there at Three of Swords. They didn't expect to hear what they heard. Let's go ahead and check this out. H, how did you feel? Yeah, it's like there's a heaviness here. Two of Wands, they felt bad. They felt bad because they wish that you had a different choice. Queen of Swords. They feel like at times that you were taken advantage of. There are times that where you kind of wanted to move away, shift out, and didn't know how, because we have the Three of Wands here in reverse. It's like they wish that there's a lot of wands here. Okay, you got the King of Wands in reverse. They don't feel like you were over exaggerating anything, but they were in a position that they wish that they could hold the space for you. I feel like they do care. I don't feel like that they feel like you're in a vibration that you were over. I just heard over dramatizing. You weren't over dramatizing the situation at all. It's like they feel bad. They feel bad. But they want to hold the space for you, but they believe you. Seven of Swords here. So thank you for those reactions, everybody. I definitely appreciate it. And at the bottom, to everybody, Jocelyn, thank you much for that super. It's like at the bottom, if you see a hype button, or when I take down this live and you see a hype button, hit the hype button. It does help me. This is something that YouTube is doing for small creators to try to get more people to notice the channel. So if you all see the hype button, do send out the hypes. They definitely help a lot for people to find my channel. Okay? And build community. Jocelyn, thank you much for that super. All right, for Sunshine, do you see any earthquakes or crazy weather in my city anytime soon? All right, is there any earthquakes going on? Thank you for the hype, Karmic. Thank you very much. Are there any earthquakes going on? So let's look in the vibration of your area. That's interesting. Like, I got super hot. Like, there's going to be some high heat soon. That's going to be, like, abnormal. It's not normal weather you all get. It's going to get super hot. Like, I just got super hot. Got super hot. Queen of Wands is going to turn up the heat. It's going to get really hot. It's going to get really, really hot. And people aren't going to... I have naked guy there. People aren't going to be prepared for this kind of heat. I just heard 100 what? So you can get up to 100 degrees. Okay. We got the Page of Pentacles. Not going to be ready for that kind of heat. And we got the Star here as well in reverse. Not going to be ready. So it's like shifting in a dynamic. Like, try to be in a position where you can be prepared. Because the Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck here, my dear. And also here in the reverse is the King of Wands. This is going to be high heat. High heat. So yeah. It's like it's gonna get turned up. And I'll be right back, everybody. I need to check on my son real quick. Good night, JR. Good night. I'll see you next time. All right, I'll be right back. I need to check on my son. I'll be right back. Hello, everybody. I have returned. I had to check on my son. He needed some chips and some water. Thank you for your patience. Okay. So next up we have Starry. What would get rid of T Aquarius for good, even energetically? He also comes up in my readings when I don't even ask about him. I'm going to channel into this energy here. I just heard return to sender block. Return to center block. It'll get their energy off of you. And actually, I'm going to see if I can locate this real quick. And you may want to play back this video to get this message here. But this is something I use. I just have to see where I put it. Okay, there it is. So, Starry Night, this is what you do. A white and a black candle. After that, you say this. Blood turn black. Flesh turn blue. I'll curse you if you force me to. By the left hand and an unclean food. I'll curse your eyes. I'll curse your lies. I'll call down a plague of flies. Blood go black, flesh go blue. evil away from me and to you. My soul clean and yours on fire. Mess with the witch and you'll get burned liar. Okay? So that's something that you can say if you so choose to. Okay? That's something that will get rid of their energy. But how do we get rid of the Aquarius for good? All right, we got the Page of Pentacles here. Literally, 5 of Cups. If you do a return to sender on their energy, it will shift them away from you. It will shift them away from you. Okay, we got the Emperor in reverse. It will shift their energy away from you so you can be in a position of peace. King of Wands. Light things on fire. Light things on fire, my dear. It's your time. Light it up. Okay, next up we have Robert for 10 questions. And then we have Jocelyn twice. Thank you, everybody that has supported the channel today. Thank you, everybody that was on the free list. I definitely appreciate you all. Thank you, everybody that has hyped. I definitely appreciate it. It definitely helps me out a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It made things worse for me when I did spell work, so I'm a bit concerned about that. Well, there's a certain way that you do it, my dear. There's a certain way to do it. And Story, if you would like, I could do it for you. So if you're concerned about it and you're unsure about it, I can do it for you. Okay, so then my energy is connected to it. So if there's anything that goes on, it'll come back to me, not you. So think about it. Let me know. And at no cost to you, I'll do that for you. So you just let me know. Virgo, what are you up to? What you doing? And Robert, are you still here? Okay, sorry. Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, and while I'm waiting for Robert, I'll take Jocelyn's 2 questions. So Jocelyn, for question 1, is R romantically involved in a third party with someone else other than M? Or why is he always acting grumpy and off? Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay. Are romantically involved in a third party with someone else other than M? But why is he always acting grumpy and off? Ooh, they're under a lot of pressure. Ooh, a lot of pressure. I just felt something like sit on my chest. They're under a lot of pressure. And I feel like that this isn't even connected to you all. I feel like they're really going through something that they can't explain. They feel like, yes, Virgo, thank you very much for that super. That they don't feel like others would understand. I'm feeling this energy that they feel really alone. They feel alone. They don't know how to talk about it. What's going on? Yeah. They feel alone. 5 of Cups. They feel alone. They don't know what to do about it. I feel like, yep. Here's another 5 of Swords. Like something is going on where they're trying to handle things on their own to their best ability. to what they could do. They don't feel like other people would understand. On terms of a third party, as of right now, I'm not seeing it. We got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like that there was something that was taken from them here. Okay, and we got the Four of Pentacles. I feel like that there's time that they invested in someone, but I'm not getting third-party energy here. We got the Nine of Pentacles. There's also something going on with their finances that are bothering them very, very much. Now we got the Hermit. Whatever they're going through, they have been through a long time. I'm getting the sense of anxiety and depression and uncertainty. I'm seeing a lot of darkness, and they're having a hard time to reach. And right when I said that, my throat just went, this tightened up very, very much. They don't know how to talk about it, who to talk to, because like how they don't feel like anyone is going to understand or be able to help. So it's like at times they think about it, Seven of Pentacles, they think about reaching out and then they don't. With Strength, like they just really don't. They don't think anyone's going to understand what is going on. And it's like there's a part of them that doesn't want to be a part of an energy that, what are you trying to say? They don't want to be a part of an energy where others aren't going to understand, and anything is going to just turn on them and acting like they're being dramatic in situations. They don't want that. They don't want that. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like they are going through something serious. But I'm not seeing any third-party situations here. If anything, like I see that they want a true commitment, but they haven't had it with the Moon. So there was someone else involved, and I know he's sad because of that. Yeah, it's just like, and I have another 5. I have the 5 of Pentacles here in reverse, so that's 555. I feel like that they try to put themselves out there in a sense, in a way that they got rejected. I feel like that they also have a lot of financial problems that is causing situations as well. But I'm not getting a third-party energy. It's just like I'm getting like this energy that they have put themselves out there and they got rejected somehow. But I'm not seeing a direct line third-party situation. At least it's not. If there is a third-party situation, they're really good about hiding that frequency here and hiding it from me. That's what I got, my dear. He's married. All right. Yeah, I'm not seeing a third-party situation. I'm not seeing them step out of that. And if they are, their energy is really strong enough to hide that. All right. So it's like I'm seeing a lot of different frequencies there, my dear. That's what I'm picking up on. Okay. So we got Jocelyn again for a second question. And we do have Robert for 10 questions. So Robert, if you are here, so I'm going to have to end my live soon, and I want to make sure I get your questions. Okay, let me see. I feel like I'm bypassing the second question. I feel like it's right there in my face. Okay, there it is. Does Ari secretly talk to Laura and Leslie? And with what intentions? Whew. Okay, first card that we have coming out is the Emperor. And the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like maybe that there's conversations that are being had, but it's like it's very slim. It's not like they care. It's not like they care. Six of Cups in reverse. It's not like they care. Um, if they do, it's more of a casual conversation. We have Strength here. It's on more of a casual situation. If anything, it's attention. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords in reverse. If they are talking to them, it's because they're getting attention. But it's not enough for them to do anything. I just see them walking away here. We do have the Star in reverse here. And the King of Cups in reverse. They're in a frequency that they want more attention. I feel like that in their situation that they may not be getting the attention that they want here. As we got the Five of Pentacles here as well. So I do feel like they talk to them, but I don't feel like it goes to a deep level here. We got the Knight of Swords, like they'll talk to them and then they'll turn and just walk away. So that's what I'm getting in that frequency. Got the Ten of Swords in reverse. And you got the Knight of Wands and you got the Four of Swords. So I see them kind of moving along here, but I don't feel like these are in-depth conversation. We do have 3 knights. I feel like that they're being very careful what they're doing. Kind of taking things slow, kind of running away, trying to walk away from problems, walking away from the situation with them before it becomes a problem. But there is an aspect here that with as many swords as I'm seeing, they're in pain here. So there is a certain amount of attention that they are not receiving. And that's what they're looking for. Conversation, to feel important, to kind of feel like in a honeymoon phase. That's really the energy that is out there right now. Okay, I'm waiting for Robert. Thank you so much for this, Wolfie. You're absolutely welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for your donations and for supporting the channel. If you do see the hype button on the bottom, definitely hype me up. That will definitely help me a lot. I appreciate you very, very much. Okay, so I'll go ahead and answer S. Virgo's questions. And we are waiting for Robert. Ooh, Grandma said we're waiting for Robert. There might be some holdup. Okay. For Virgo, hello. Gonna hang out with T today. There you go. How will things go? Okay, so as Virgo's gonna hang out with T today, how will things go? You see that? Well, when I shuffled that. And what's interesting is that the Seven of Wands came out again. Interesting. How will this go? I feel like you're gonna have some blocks up, some boundaries up. But willing to talk. How will this go? Okay. Okay. So we got the Eight of Pentacles here and we got the Hermit. I see you guys hanging out for some time here. I don't feel like this is just going to be a quick visit. No, we got the World here. I feel like you're going to enjoy hanging out with them. I'm hearing a lot of laughter. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. I hear a lot of laughter. I feel like you're all going to have a wonderful time. Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles. They're really going to find you They're going to find you really attractive. Really attractive. They're going to be really attracted to you. You got the 10 of Wands in reverse here. I feel like this is going to go really well. Ooh, we got the Magician. Absolutely. I feel like that they're going to feel like that this is a closer connection than they are expecting. I feel like that that's the part that's going to catch them off guard. Okay. We do have the Four of Cups, so there is this element that they don't want the visit to end. So I feel like that y'all are going to hang out again. Yeah, we got the Moon here in reverse. So real emotional depth here. I'm surprised how much of that is there. Okay, we got the Five of Cups in reverse. I feel like y'all are going to have a wonderful time. Yeah, you got the High Priestess here. You got the Five of Pentacles in here. And you got the Six of Pentacles here. Investment in time, my dear. You guys are going to have a great time. Could I type some real-ish to you right now? If you want to, Lisa. If you want to. All right, question 2. What does this person T feel about me? Oh, they really find you. You're like, seriously, I'm going to type some real shit. Okay, so T. How do you view us, Virgo? Oh, goodness, Lisa. Okay, T. How do you feel about us, Virgo? Okay, they don't want to move away from you. They want to move closer to you. Ten of Pentacles. They want to invest their time. They really think you're worth it. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Woo. They find you attractive. I just heard I don't want to move too fast. Like they're afraid that you might run away. They're afraid you might run away. Okay, so you got the Fool here. You got the Fool. The Queen of Swords came out. And the Ace of Pentacles. They like the fact that you can hold your own. That you can hold your own. They really like that. Yeah. It's like they like the way you think, my dear. It's like, although there's some blinders on that you can see things for as they are, and we got another 10. Oh, no, it's 9. 9 of Wands here. Okay. So it's just like they're letting their guards down when it comes to you. We got the Knight of Swords here. So passionate, interested. They want to see where it can go. Nine of Cups. They're interested here. You do have the Five of Swords, so sometimes there's some that they're hesitant about. Ace of Swords, they've been through a lot. King of Swords, and it's like you're gonna find out a lot about that. But when it comes to you, it's just like they are very attracted to you, my dear. I feel like that this is a good connection. Questions 3. How does C feel about me? Okay, C. The one that's on us, Virgo's mind. How do you feel about us, Virgo? Okay. Woo. 3 of Pentacles here. We got Justice. So I feel like that they're in a process where they're not investing a lot of time here. We got Strength in reverse. So I'll say be careful with this energy because they're not investing. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's a lot of majors. That's a lot of majors in reverse, like not a lot of investment in time here. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. So Spirit is saying watch out because your heart is strong, but yet it's fragile. It's in a fragile place. So they want you to protect your heart here. Protect your heart. Three of Swords, like where they're looking to break your heart. Watch out. This connection, watch out. Spirit is warning. We got the Hermit. There's a lot of majors, my dear. It's like Spirit is saying, nope. Turn the page, move on. I'm turning the page, moving on. Love you, Lisa. Okay. So where they try to communicate with you, don't have the conversation. Okay? Because it's going to leave you right here with the Five of Cups. Broken down with regret and really emotionally hurt. Okay? It's a false sense of love. Got the Lovers in reverse. We got the Fool in reverse. And we got the Ten of Swords. Watch out for this connection. Watch out. Okay. Thank you, S. Virgo, for your super chat. I definitely appreciate you. And right now we're waiting for Robert. 10-10 right now, I see. Claim that energy. Meanwhile, I'm going to see what Lisa said. These people are mad because they could not add to that mess. And I'm going to let them be mad. The police told y'all to gone somewhere and they are holding on. So at this point, they are embarrassing themselves. So what am I going to do? Let them just be somebody else's pawn, go on with my life. They know I'm strong, and once they see that I don't matter, that they don't matter, and how I went on with my life, that I would eventually realize they embarrass themselves. Eventually, they will be in jail for their behavior, and they will receive their karma. That's all I have to say. Love you. Love you, Lisa. I love you. Okay, we're waiting for Robert for 10 more questions. If we're not able to do it tonight, the next time Robert comes in the room, that they'll have priority to answer their questions. 202 that I see right now, claim that energy. And right now, at this time, all donations and free are now closed. Still not what I want. There we go. So we'll wait for a few more minutes. Thank you, everybody that has supported today. I definitely appreciate it. We're doing Member Live at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And once we get some more members, we'll add a Monday night at 5 p.m. 2 times a month. So it'll be 2 shows a week, so 4 shows a month. So yes. So for that, we need 10 more members. Once we get 10 more members, then we'll add a Monday at 5 p.m. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today. My hair is a little wild because I was wearing my hat. But yeah, I'm feeling good today. It's like I'm seeing things like clear line vision. It's like I'm working on some stuff offline, and that's been really helpful. So yeah, so I got into getting like hypnotized. It's like my dad told me about it, mentioned it, and so I've started to do that, and I'm getting some very interesting results. It's like I'm sleeping better. It's like this whole transition. So I'm feeling really good. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, continuing to go with it. I'm gonna stay with like the 30-day plan and see how it goes. And if it works, then I'll continue. I think I'm gonna do it like for the next 6 months. But if I see enough improvement and everything like that, then that's all I'll do. Okay, at this time, I don't know if Robert is in the room, but I do have to go. My son and I need to go to bed. So, Robert, definitely catch my next live and we'll answer your questions for you. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you, everybody that has tuned in. Thank you, everybody that hit the hype button. I definitely appreciate it. I will see everybody tomorrow for the Wolfpack Live. Until then, y'all have a good night. Bye for now. Thank you. I will. Thank you. Bye for now.